Hello, Sagittarius. This is your reading for the end of October 2025. Your opening energy today is the electric eel. Spirit, bring your ideas to life, right? There's this electrified energy for you right now. I think it's a really powerful time. I think this is going to be a good one. We're going to do the Dove and Serpent spread. We're going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot today. You have the Judgment card. Yeah, it's a time. It's really a time for waking up and making big moves. Okay, hesitation, no more hesitation. Queen of Wands. That's one of your superpower cards, Sagittarius. So that's you. That's you waking up and answering the call. I feel like you're being summoned to a new life here. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's that idea. There's that idea that we might be resurrecting an idea. Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, 10 of Cups. We got to get through the fear, right? If we're going the fear of, of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of the difficulty, to get to this gold. Oh man, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. We have a 3 of Wands and finally a Page of Pentacles. This is really big. This is powerful. I feel like there's a real potent, a real electric eel energy in your reading today and in your life. I think the end of October is going to see a really significant change. I feel like there's a doorway that you got to make the decision to go through it though, This isn't something that is just going to, it's just going to be easy. It's not something that is going to happen for you. I feel like you got to make it happen. So I feel like there's that doorway. You have to set the intention and you have to choose to walk through that doorway. You have to choose to wake up. The Judgment card is the spiritual alarm clock, and that alarm clock's going off. But it's up to you if you're going to, to wake up and actually get out of bed, or if you're just going to snooze it again. Here's your mystery card. We're going to put Bubo, the mechanical owl, right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. It will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation we need. If you have a prediction for that card, please put it in the comments down below. Now, as we look around the room, that's our only major, the wake up, right? We've got fire and fire and fire and fire. We have water. We've got a little bit of air. And we've got earth, and we've got earth, and we've got earth, okay? So really, a really nice thing. We see some really good stuff here. The Judgment card, of course, is the wake-up call. I feel like, at this time, you are feeling like, Spirit is sort of waking you up to a higher calling or a deeper truth, waking you up to this idea that you have that needs to be brought to fruition. Okay, it's a good time to reflect on your past in order to help you see the lessons that you've learned so that you can move forward with this idea. Now, what is that idea? I don't know. It could be a creative idea. It could be, an inspiration for a new project or a new enterprise. It could be your idea for a new business. It could be an invention. It could be your idea for a new skill or sport or something that you want to learn, a thing that you want to try, some traveling that you want to do. Renewal is possible for you right now, but only if you release any kind of guilt or regret or fear. Well, that 3 of Swords, okay? You are being told to take responsibility for your choices and move forward with strength and gusto. Move forward with confidence, but move forward. Move forward despite the fear of uncertainty, but move forward. Listen toward the end of October. Listen for the inner call that urges you toward growth. That electric eel energy is so cool. I love that. It's time to rise above old patterns and embrace the transformation and bring that idea to life. It's time to make the decision to take at least that very first step across this threshold. The past is behind you. You're stepping into a new life here. Stepping into, major changes, really. Yeah. But this has to be intentional. Spirit's not going to carry you through this doorway. Spirit's not going to carry you over the threshold. You have to step boldly forward, and it's going to be challenging. You know, you're taking the first step on a much larger journey to bring your idea to life. Okay? You need confidence. You need your charisma. This is your true self. This is your superpower card, like I said, represents the Sagittarius energy in action. It's a time for you to be confident, charismatic, and be your natural creative self. This is literally your superpower. I think you're a naturally warm and caring person. I feel like you attract the right people to you. I feel like right now you're attracting a lot of opportunities for you. The time is ripe for whatever that idea is to start doing it. Take that big, bold first step to get it going. Okay? Lead your life right now with passion and independence. This is a card that is done with the past and is ready to move forward. Whatever's been holding you back or slowing you down or weighing you down is done. Okay? I feel like you're inspiring other people too. So I feel like when you're ready to have a team with you, that team will be there. People will be eager to help you. Okay? I feel that you are, in some ways, taking that idea, the electric eel, you're kind of stepping into the spotlight. Isn't that a dance, too? Isn't there a dance called the electric eel? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe there's not one. I feel like you're kind of sliding into the spotlight right now with this. You're taking a chance on something. I don't know what it is. I would like to know. If you want to share with me, leave a comment, okay? You're balancing this ambitious energy with reasonable expectations, with compassion, and with a little bit of humility too. Okay? But this is a time for bold actions and taking that big step and being confident in that energy. Okay? Now hit the like button if you haven't yet. That's really going to help to push this video out to everybody that needs to see it. Okay, and I feel like this spread seems to have a really big message for a lot of people, and I think this is it. I think it's time that we get going on whatever that inspiration is, whatever your big idea is. It's time to bring it to life. You also have a 9 of Pentacles. This is really a time for you to make that kind of progress. I feel like you have a real independent energy right now. The Queen of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles showing kind of an independence. Self-sufficiency. Those are things that are really going to shine. I think that this is you, enjoying the comfort and security that your discipline is going to create for you. I feel like this is really the acknowledgement that taking the first step toward bringing your idea to life, right? The first step is going to basically be like taking all the steps. Like once you get going, the momentum is going to pick up and carry you to the finish line. It's like you have to just do the first big thing. You have to make the big first move. And then everything else, I think, is going to become a lot easier. Everything else is going to start to unfold and fall in line, and the alignment is going to be there. This is a card about celebrating your accomplishments, appreciating your accomplishments. This is a card of living a life of comfort and joy and security. Luxury and abundance are available to you. True success comes from your discipline and your independence, your self-sufficiency, but also your peace of mind. You know, it's like you have to believe that this is already you. This is you living lavish, right? And I feel like you have to believe that this is already real. You have to believe that this future is already there. That this version of you already exists. All you have to do is step forward into that image, you know? And I feel like this is all that comfort and joy and stability and abundance, and it's yours. It's already yours, okay? And I think that this is you living a very successful life. And this is what you want. This is how you see yourself, you know? I feel like this is how you imagine your life can be. And I think that we're taking we're taking that big step to do that. We're bringing that idea to life. I think that this is the kind of successful life path that is out there for you. And it's coming toward you. And you've got to take a step into that energy. Okay? And I think that, if you've already taken the first step to bring that idea to life, I think that you're going to experience a lot of success very, very quickly. It almost feels like this isn't really a timed reading, I mean, this is meant for the end of October. But it could be saying that by the end of October, you're going to see a lot of progress for what you've been doing already. Okay? If you haven't taken that first step yet, well, what are you waiting for? We have the Ace of Wands here, and this is, the spark of that creative fire. This is that idea, that opportunity. This is that burst of energy that's ready to grow. This is that electric energy. This is the idea that you're being told to bring to life. Say yes to what excites you the most. Say yes to this idea. It carries the seed of something really, really massive. It carries the seed of all of this. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I mean, that's crazy. This is the best blessing that we could ask for. But we've got to believe in this. It's time to take the bold first steps. Even if you aren't so sure of the outcome, there's fear that we have to face. Spirit's saying, if you do this, if you take that bold first step for this spark, this inspiration, this idea, okay, you will achieve happiness and success long term. And I feel like immediately you're going to notice the blessings starting to roll in. This is immediately going to make your life better. It's time to take that first step. Your enthusiasm is going to be your best guide right now. We got to protect this from the doubt and the fear and the worry and the distraction. Give this the time, effort, energy, attention, and money that it needs in order to grow. Okay? That Ace of Wands is, a very good time for starting that business or that new skill or hobby or that new creative project, right? This is you beginning something that you feel inspired to do, something that you already have an interest or a natural talent in, okay? Something that you already have a kind of a desire for, or you already have a kind of a natural draw toward it. Or you feel like something that you feel you'd be good at, something that you feel very interested in, or you already feel passionate about it, all right? But we have a 5 of Pentacles up here too, 5 of Pentacles. And this may be the worry, okay, that's kind of weighing heavily on your mind right now. It's saying, yeah, I want to bring my idea to life, but we've got some hardships. We've got some things to worry about, This may even be, for some of you, a feeling of exclusion, okay? And a feeling of lack. A feeling that there's some scarcity. Well, what better reason than this to start doing this big, bold thing, to take that first step? Now's the time. It's kind of like if there was ever a time to start that good idea, to take the first step for that good idea, now would be the time. I feel like the support, we have this independent energy for you right now, but I feel like support is there if you need it. When you're ready, like I said, when you're ready for the team is going to be there for you. Okay? Don't hesitate to reach for the support that you need. You're being told to shift your perspective from this scarcity to the abundance, toward possibility, toward the success, toward the luxury and the harvest. Okay? If this is what you believe, this is what you'll get. If this is what you believe, this is what you'll get. Okay? So I think also it's a good time for compassion, both for yourself and for other people, trying to ease the burden for everybody. I think for ourselves and our loved ones, but trying to improve the quality of life, for ourselves and our loved ones. I think it's a really good time for that. It's a good time for reaching out and connecting with people too. Now, let's talk about that 3 of Swords that we see in this future position here. Because this might be kind of the hardship that we're expecting. It might be the heartache or the disappointment, right? This could be, a painful truth, okay? This could be to allow yourself to let go of something from the past, allow yourself to grieve so that you can move on, right? So if there is anything that's holding you back, or it seems like it's blocking you from taking the first step and really manifesting this abundance, this is going to be it. And this requires that you recognize it so that you can allow yourself to move past it, okay? Remember right now that the pain that you've experienced in your life can open your heart for deeper compassion. So we're looking at this with the 5 of Pentacles and saying that, look, you understand what it's like to struggle, and so allow that to foster and breed more love and compassion in your heart, okay? It's a card of sorrow, okay? I think if we can feel this and release it, then we can begin to grow, all right? For a lot of you, something needs to be acknowledged and released so that you can take that big step. And maybe this big step that you're supposed to take, maybe it's in the realm of love. Maybe it's in the realm of family, or romance or something. It could be. Okay, maybe this is the disappointment of your career, finances, or something like that, your creativity. We've got to get over the fear that this is going to be our future, or this is what we're going to experience. So I feel like, it's kind of overcoming that fear of failure, overcoming the fear of disappointment or the fear of heartbreak in order to be bold and take that big step right now. Take that big, bold step to get what it is that you truly want, to live the life you truly want, and believe that it's possible for you. Now over here, look at this, we got a 10 of Cups. This is emphasizing love, family, and emotional fulfillment. We can't get this until we let go of the fear or let go of the past even. So this is an interesting card because it usually represents some kind of pain or heartbreak that's already happened to us. But here it is showing up in your future position, So it may be that we're sort of afraid of this happening again, that we've experienced it once and now we're tainted a little bit. We kind of feel that any big, bold moves are going to inevitably lead to heartbreak, but that's not true. Okay, we've got to let go of this. It's a false understanding. It's an incorrect understanding of your path. Okay. So anyway, 10 of Cups. I think this is a good time for love and family and emotional fulfillment. I think that your relationships are going to feel more harmonious. There's a sense of lasting happiness here. I feel like this is what you're creating. And I think by being bold and confident and waking up, letting go of the past and stepping boldly into the future with that Judgment card, I feel like this is going to bring an overflow of blessings into your life. Gratitude, togetherness. I feel that family kind of vibe, right? I feel like there's a lasting happiness. But there is something that you have to you have to go through that doorway and shut the door on the past. This is a time perhaps too for you to focus on home and community as sources of support and joy and love and peace, okay? This is the happiness that keeps on happening. This is your dream becoming real. This is your happily ever after, Sagittarius. And it's there. Don't wait any longer. Don't hesitate. Love is surrounding you right now. It's your greatest asset. I feel like you're very supported in your life right now. And I feel like it's encouraging you, and it's motivating you, and it's getting you ready to fight. 5 of Wands. That competition energy. You're not shying away from the battle right now. You know that taking this first step is going to unlock a lot of momentum. I feel like once you get started, things are going to start happening very, very quickly, okay? And this may be tension, this may be competition that's kind of rising up towards the end of October, but this is really good competition energy. It's testing you a little bit. And it may be testing your patience. But I think it's testing your mettle. You know, I think it's allowing you to realize your power. Kind of, it's like you're warming up your muscles. You know, there could, for some of you, there could be like some conflicting opinions or some kind of clashing energies that are taking place now that might create a little bit of conflict. But I think that's going to help to kind of sharpen your focus. Yeah, you're not going to look at challenges as being blockages. You're going to see them as practice. You're going to see them as training. You're going to see it as building strength. You know, the way someone might go into a gym and lift weights, and it's challenging and it's resistance. It's kind of like it's fighting against gravity, but it's a fight that makes you stronger. You know, it's a good friendly kind of fight. Also, the message here, I think, is don't waste any energy in the pointless battles. Pick them. Pick your battles. Focus on the ones that matter. Focus on the struggles that are really going to pay off in some way. Okay. Try to channel your energy into the productive, healthy, creative outlets. Okay. I think this is a lot of energy that can be redirected toward that big idea. Bring your idea to life. And this is you putting in that effort to give life to something. You're fighting for it, you know, fighting for it to survive and for it to thrive. And now we have a 3 of Wands as well, which is a really wonderful card, because to me this is saying that, like, you've been putting in a lot of effort into this and the results are going to show up. Right? The results are going to be there. Now, whether you've already started this, but we have to let go of something that may be blocking our progress, or if there's something kind of blocking you from even getting started. Once you make that choice, that 3 of Wands is going to be activated. And all the effort that you're putting into this thing, this idea, is going to start showing results right away. This is expansion and growth on the horizon for you. Progress is going to be steady and visible for you once you get rid of that blockage of fear or worry or, you know, disappointment or that past thing that is kind of acting like an anchor to you. Okay? This is a card that's telling you to stay patient, keep moving forward. You're a lot closer than you think to that momentum, to that progress, and to that really, really like best life energy. Okay. Sometimes this is a card of anticipation. You know, this is realizing that what gets, and we don't want this to become impatience. Anticipation could become anxiety, right? So what you set in motion is going to come back to you. And the sooner you get it going, the sooner you can reap those rewards. This is a confidence also in your vision. You believe that what you're doing is worthwhile, and you believe that there's some merit. You believe that this is an idea that deserves to be brought to life. And so that kind of confidence is allowing you to receive greater opportunities. Okay? Now, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. All right? I want to do one manifestation card before we talk about our Page of Pentacles. And here we have the guided steps. Trust the process even when your path seems blocked or unclear. I keep moving forward. That's your mantra, right? I keep moving forward. So basically it's telling me that once you get started, if you already are started, maybe, but once you get started, don't let yourself stop. Don't let anything get in your way. Trust the process even when your path seems blocked. Well, what blocks us is the 3 of Swords. Expectations of disappointment, fear, worry. And what blocks us too might be even like the scarcity mindset or feeling like it's a struggle right now. What I really want is abundance, but what I got now is like not that, you know. So those kinds of things could be blocking us. We need to move forward anyway. Trust the process and say the mantra. Say it out loud. I keep moving forward. Put that in the comments for me, please. I keep moving forward. Because as you do that, it shows confidence in what you're doing. You're willing to fight for this. You're showing that you're willing to fight. And you're showing that your goal, your life, the love and the prosperity and the abundance that you're after is worthwhile, and you are acknowledging that you deserve it. Now, the Page of Pentacles is a card of curiosity. You're curious about learning, work, money, okay? This is a new path. It could be a study, it could be an opportunity, but it's opening up before you. And I think it's kind of, to me, this and the Ace of Wands is showing that it's like a timing thing. Right now, it seems like there is a doorway that maybe it's like literally appearing before you. And you can walk through it if you want to. Okay? This is also a card that's very practical. And it says that, look, if you want to get your Nine of Pentacles, you want to get this harvest and this abundance and this happily ever after, you got to start doing the foundational things. You got to lay the groundwork for this. You've got to start bringing that idea to life. Okay? Your eagerness is going to be your asset. You're committing to the process, and you're going to see the potential grow. This is somebody that's out there like, they're doing it, and they're starting to see those results, and it's starting to really come into view, and we're starting to realize that, wow, this is going to work. This is going to be really, really great. We could be talking about love. We could be talking about money. Stay tuned for the extended reading because we will clarify money and love. But, this could be about all sorts of things for you. Okay? It's a good time for you to be curious, to study and learn and work hard and find ways that you can grow. As you bring your idea to life, there might be a lot of pathways to make that happen. There might be a lot of media through which you can bring that idea to life. So explore various ways. Be curious, learn about new things, experiment to find ways to bring your idea to life. Whether it's the idea of romance and love and family, or business, career, creativity, whatever it might be. Now let's look at our mystery card. Empress. Every time I always say it's going to be the Empress because that's what we want. That's going to be the best kind of goal, realization, manifestation, abundance, harvest is going to be that Empress card, right? But I feel like we're going to get an Ace or we're going to get some fire. We might get another Ace of Wands. We might get some fire, generally some more fire that's saying like, let's keep pushing, okay? Let's not let anything, I think it's going to be like a Seven of Wands, to be honest with you. Let's see what we have. Well, it's a Four of Swords. That's interesting, isn't it? Because this is a card of, to me, feels like the Three of Swords. Now we got a Four of Swords. Feels like we've let something go, okay? It feels like whatever this is, we kind of stepped away and we just said, I'm accepting it, okay? This is the combination of like, something terrible happened, I accept it, it's happened, it's water under the bridge, I choose to let it go. I choose not to let myself get stressed out about it anymore. This is a card of rest and recovery. To me, it feels like mental rest. It feels like we are managing stress. We're stepping back from stress and conflict, and we're stabilizing our mental energy. This is a card of quiet reflection, meditation, in order to find clarity and calm. This might even be a card that's saying, pause, let go of the anchor, let go of the past, pause, meditate, reflect, get centered, because that new chapter is about to begin, and that Judgment card is the doorway to the next chapter, okay? So this card might be the pause before this fury of progress and activity for you. Okay? This is the stillness that's going to help you to regain your strength, clear your mind, and make that decision to go through that doorway. All right? Now, make the decision to click on through to the extended reading. There is a join button right below. All right, Sagittarius, I thank you, I love you, and I'll see you there.